There is no one right answer. There really is no one right answer. When you're dealing globally in business, you have to understand that things are not as they are on the domestic front. I've seen many times in dealing with people. My name is Ronnie Dunitz. I'm a senior business coach, a global coach. And when I see businessmen working as they generally work on a domestic scene, selling and marketing and pushing and shoving and serving, they sometimes lack what they need in order to be successful internationally, because the global world has different rules. I remember actually when I grew up in America, I grew up in the States, I grew up cross-culturally. I was American, but my mother was from Israel. My father was from Poland. In the home we spoke English, of course, and Hebrew, and a smattering of Yiddish. Everyone who came to the door seemed to be from a different country, with a different culture. I got used to the fact that people are different, and understanding that people are different is easier said than done. When you deal internationally, you have to remember there's three major things you have to keep in mind. That's what I do when I work with my clients in helping them integrate their business goals and their cross-cultural goals to be successful. The first thing is language. Language is what we're doing right now. We're talking, right? It seems that everyone thinks, everybody speaks English. Well, it's a myth. Not everybody speaks English. And if they do, it's not the English you're speaking. Because many times people who speak English very well are actually speaking with an accent that you have a hard time understanding. Be it, take, for example, the Indian accent, which are many very kinds of accents, but when you speak with an Indian accent, sometimes Americans will not understand you. And it's not such a simple thing, because around speaking and understanding, there's a lot of tension that goes on here. Take another example in language, writing emails. Everybody seems to be writing emails, right? But not everybody's writing emails correctly, because sometimes the emails are very aggressive, they're very, very curt, they're very, very direct, but they have to be indirect and so on and so forth. So language is a very big thing. And you solve it by teaming with a person who understands the differences in languages around the world. The second thing is culture. We have this idea that culture, you buy kind of a book of how to do something in Japan or how to do this in India, or you download from the internet a few tips. That's not what I'm talking about. That you can do all the time. When you deal cross-culturally with people, you have to understand that culture permeates everything. The way they make decisions, the way they interact, the way they bond, the way they negotiate with you, and so on and so forth. So understanding culture, it means to integrate culture into your business idea. And the third thing, it's part of the second thing as well, but it's the psychology involved. Well, you're in management, so it's a social science. People make decisions in different ways. People bond together in different ways. People see the group or the individual. People have different perceptions of time. People have different perceptions of the written agreement. So when you deal internationally, you have to understand there's differences in the global setting of management. So in a nutshell, when you deal globally, understand that there are different factors going on. So I want to offer you to get involved with my global success programs. I think there's a lot of value there. The goal is to not leave money on the table, to negotiate those deals, to motivate those people, and to make a business successful in the long run. Thanks very much.